Hi everyone, it's Miss Akvari in the library. I wanted to tell you about a book that we got into our high school library. It's called Parachutes by the author Kelly Yang. This book is in our teen issues section. And in this book, the title actually is a term, kind of a joke term that's used for Asian kids who are kind of parachuted out of their life in Asia and plunked down into prestigious schools in the United States. And that's sort of what happens to one of our main characters. Her name is Claire. At the beginning of the story, she's living in Shanghai with her mother, and kind of out of the blue, her mom and dad put her in this school in California, and she has to go live with this host family. She doesn't want to go. She's happy where she is, and she doesn't really understand why this is happening to her. Meanwhile, her host family, there's a girl that's also in the same school that Claire is going to, and that girl's name is Danny. And Danny is really resentful of Claire. Danny and her mom don't have a lot of money. Danny is on scholarship to this school, and one of the things that is keeping her in school is her ability when it comes to being on the debate team. And Danny's hoping that her academic ability and her skills with debate is going to be enough to get her into Yale University and get her a scholarship there as well. So on the surface, Danny and Claire don't really have a lot in common. Claire has a lot of money. Danny does not. Claire has never really cared too much about school. Danny, that's pretty much all Danny cares about. And the more time they both spend as the school year goes along, the closer their lives kind of start to circle, and things start to happen that kind of group them together. There is kind of a content warning I would put on this for sexual assault. There is some of that happens in this book, and it's dealt with in a very sensitive way, in a very real way, and I think it's something that's important for people to read, but I definitely want you to know if that's something that can be triggering for you. It's probably not. This would probably be a book to skip, or at least read where you can be talking to someone who can support you as well. If you like stories that are very realistic, very true to life, if you're kind of curious what boarding school might be like, or what it might be like to leave your country and start school in another country, or if you're just kind of interested in, high school experience stories, that's definitely a lot of what's going on here in the book Parachutes.